New York Knicks win game 3. I wish it was the Lakers that was playing in the conference finals, but the Knicks, they win game 3. But Cat had a spectacular fourth quarter. I think 20 points in the fourth quarter. Thibodeau went to his bench, and they did their job. Now, Jalen Brunson, the best player on the Knicks, he got a little trouble in his hands. They are labeling him as a ball hawk, as a person that holds the ball too long. Now, it's different when a fan does it than a peer that played in the same league as you saying this. Jeff Teague is calling him basically a ball hawk. Now, other NBA players are seeing what Jalen Brunson is doing. And it might hinder New York in the long run if they don't get a championship this year. Let's say they lose to the Pacers or they lose to Minnesota or OKC in the finals, and Brunson is to blame because he's having that label of holding the ball too long and being a ball hawk on the team. Now people that just a year ago would love to play with him, they be taken aback. They don't want to play with a label guy as a ball hog. Giannis might say no. Another superstar might say no playing with Jalen Brunson. Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns might want out if this him being labeled as a ball hawk continues and he's holding the ball the whole damn shot clock. You see how it's affecting Josh Hart. He's coming off the bench now. He's coming off the bench for Mitchell Robinson. Because we need somebody that's going to rebound more if Jalen Brunson keep chucking these shots. And his pops basically run the front office, so no one can tell Jalen anything. But that's the label he's getting right now as a shot chucker, as a ball hawk. This series might change New York forever, depending what happens. I still think New York is going to win the series, but I'm getting nervous, man. Because this Tyrese Halliburton guy, who's a pure point guard, setting everybody else up, getting them easier opportunities. What if he gets Giannis? What if he gets another big star? With his playmaking and his game? That'll be crazy. But Tyrese Halliburton, if he gets a big star to play the Indiana, who likes to dribble that ball, he's going to have to change his ways too. He's going to have to give that ball up sometimes. Even though he's the point guard, he initiates the offense. Now, I think if the Knicks win a championship, they will stay. They will stay impact just because Jalen Brunson was unselfish enough to take less money so the Knicks can get whatever free agent or and build that current team that they have right now. He ain't even get the bag yet. And I think Jalen Brunson is like 26 years old, so it was crazy that he left 100 and something million in the table at the time. But it is what it is. Do I think Jalen Brunson is a ball hawk? Not necessarily. They need Jalen Brunson to attack. They need Jalen Brunson to score. Jalen Brunson, he passes the ball to his guys. Even though he does hold at times he do hold the ball a lot. But I don't think he's a selfish player. I don't think that. I don't think that he's a ball hawk. But it could be perceived as that for other players that are coming into free agency when it comes to Jalen Brunson getting a top star. Giannis, if they can do Giannis for Cat straight up, and he's seeing what Jalen Brunson is doing, he might say no. Which can probably cost New York in the future. In the press conference, Jalen Brunson, I don't want to speak for the brother, but it looked like he wasn't happy about that. He wasn't happy about having to come out, sit in the bench with everybody else rolling. Now, I think he's happy for his team winning, but, certain guys want to win their way. Everybody, let's be real. Everybody want to win their way, but he's just talented enough to win his way. Now, hopefully the label dissipates a little bit for Jalen Brunson's sake. And hopefully in Game 4, he's not trying to prove that he's this super, that he becomes passive and it costs New York a game in Indiana. Or it costs them in the long run. He's trying to be a super duper playmaker and he's trying to get off the ball more than ever because of these comments that are coming off him being a chucker, him being a ball hawk. But it is what it is. Shout out to the Knicks for even making to the conference finals, man. They were just celebrating Jalen Brunson just a few days ago, saying that he's a bigger star in New York than Melo. Now he's being labeled as a shot chucker. He's being labeled as a ball hawk, being labeled as selfish. I wonder how it's going to affect free agency this year and future free agencies for the New York Knicks. But it's your boy J God. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Red button on the right side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And my closing statement. Let's own something.